All right, folks, we are back with another video review of Baker Mayfield. This time we are looking at his fifth touchdown on the season. And here we are. You can see kind of the game recap down at the bottom. The Washington football team is up 20-7. Obviously, here in Cleveland at First Energy Field in the fourth quarter. So again, the Browns are losing. They're driving here, second and goal. Kareem Hunt just had a 2-yard rush. And now you look at an interesting formation. I'll help it out because where it's paused right now, Kadero Hodge is at the bottom. Jarvis Landry inside of him and Odell Beckham Jr. then is the inside man of these three. You've got your 5-man line. You've got Harrison Bryant, the rookie tight end, in his third game of the season. Some of these things are really important to remember just about the details of all of this. And you have Kareem Hunt, who, as you might remember, on our previous video touchdown number 4, went to Hunt, where he was split out wide, and Baker Mayfield just kind of read some motion. Sorry, he motioned out wide. Baker Mayfield read that, read what some of the DBs were doing, and then allowed Kareem Hunt to catch the ball and then just beat the linebacker to the goal line. Similar kind of position. I believe that was like an 8 or a 9-yard touchdown pass. So here you're going to see Baker Mayfield is going to look for Kareem Hunt again. He's going to have a linebacker on him. And then Washington has a corner up here on Harrison Bryant. And then some DBs here. An interesting look with the defensive line that Washington has. They really got this one safety in the middle. I'm not totally sure if this is Landon Collins here. This is their other safety. This is the linebacker that's going to carry Kareem Hunt. But again, you've got OBJ, Jarvis Landry, Kadero Hodge, and then you got Hunt and Bryant. If you are able to, both on this view and the coach's film, you'll see down here these routes almost don't make sense, except that they're really clearing everything out. But I'm not totally sure if maybe you're talking about number 3, 4, and 5 option in this, with Hunt being 1 and Harrison Bryant being 2. But you're going to see, again, just as normal, we're going to play through, let the announcers talk. Then I'll click over to the coach's film and just talk through what I see, both with Kevin Stefanski's play call, the route combinations, maybe what the goals were, and then what we saw from Baker Mayfield on the play. But let's listen to the announcers.
Line is, and they're showing it this drive.
What do we got? 5-3.
3 receivers to the bottom of your screen with the tight end Bryant at the top. Mayfield with a pressure coming, throws for the end zone. He's got Harrison Bryant for the touchdown, and Cleveland back on top. Harrison Bryant is all the way to the left off of your screen. Initially, he's going to Kareem Hunt, trying to hopefully get a pick on Pierre Lewis. Look at Harrison Bryant, excuse me, just keep working that back line of the end zone. And in practice, they ran this play. He actually dropped it in practice, but you know.
So here we go, a little bit of a wider view. I'm actually going to play, reverse, do a little bit of pausing, some of those kind of things like I normally do. So again, you've got the 3 wide. Remember, Washington has a great defensive line. You've got Harrison Bryant, Kareem Hunt, OBJ, Jarvis Landry, Kadero Hodge, second and goal. So again, this is a place where the Browns kick a field goal, and it's a tie game. But it's not a do or die where they need to have 5 great options, and especially in a very shortened area of the field, it's hard to have 5 great options. Honestly, often it's hard to have more than 2, and that can be sometimes based on play breakdown. Because here's the thing, with Baker Mayfield going 1 and 2 to Hunt and maybe Bryant, then by that point on a 3 yards plus the end zone, all the routes down at the bottom have already been run by the time Baker gets his head around. So again, if he's 1 and 2 there, these routes' goal at first, it seems, is to get as many defenders away from the left side of that field as possible, and you're going to see that here early starting out. So it looks like Baker kills. So he sees those two linebackers creeping up. So it looks like he kills what probably was going to be a draw or some kind of inside run because he sees two linebackers and the safety are creeping. You got 4. So really the Browns would be blocking 7 with 5. Not really good odds because everybody else is kind of singled up. So Baker then kills or whatever. Yeah, I believe it'll be a kill. Audibles to the other play. So a run pass option when it came to the play, not to the style of play. So it looks like he kills a run play because the numbers just don't work. 7 defenders, 5 blockers. That's just not a play you want. But instead, you see that this linebacker is inside of the left tackle. And again, Kareem Hunt already scored a touchdown on a linebacker in coverage. I believe it was the same dude. So, okay, he sees this guy inside. Okay, if Hunt gets out quick and Bryant takes his guy, then Hunt's wide open because all these guys, everybody's singled up. And this is kind of meshed up in the middle. We'll see if anything changes before the snap. So you see that guy just a step, but he starts creeping out, right? So his momentum, as we he's cheating, right? Like he was leaning. Now he's still head up with Kareem Hunt, but he was leaning, right? So again here, we're going to look at Kareem. Then we're going to look down here and talk about what we see in these route combinations. So right here, he's looking for Kareem Hunt, right? But this guy can get underneath of this and cut that, and that's a touchdown possibly. Again, how it's thrown. Hunt can wheel. That's very possible. And it's possible right here is where Baker's waiting for Hunt to kind of wheel. He starts to get some pressure, but Bryant's not open here when he's throwing his hand up. Baker knows he's got this linebacker here. He's got this safety here, and these guys are all 1-1-1. But look at it, right? OBJ just running this little route. Jarvis has kind of a mirrored route, and Hodge is maybe running a fade route here. Not exactly sure what these routes are, but you can see they're all going to be pushing this way, right? So when you look at inside the numbers, the Browns literally have 2/3 of the field for these two guys, but Washington has 1, 2, 3, 4 guys in coverage over there, right? 4 guys rushing, which is Washington's likely to do with their really good defensive line. So what the Browns have done in this is they've pulled away some defenders. Probably 2 of the best corners have been pulled away by Jarvis and OBJ. And so at least, even though it's 4-on-2, the Browns have a lot of field to work with here. And if this doesn't work out, you're betting on Baker getting outside, OBJ or Jarvis, who are the inside guys, being creative as veterans. Even if Baker here either slides the pocket or slides up and out in the pocket, whatever he does, just has some options here. But we're seeing Hunt's covered, Bryant's covered. These 3 down here aren't really running routes that we're worried about. Like, they're not breaking off really quickly. So he's looking up here first. Bryant's going to be kind of coming over. And the reality is Baker's speed, as well as this guy starting to wonder, what are these dudes doing, right? Like, what is OBJ, Jarvis Landry, and even KhaDarel Hodge, what are they doing? Along with this linebacker who, for some reason, maybe he thinks Baker's going to take off here. He's closing in for this Bryant route and to take off. So there's some opening here. Baker gets some pressure here in a second. Right, so he's pressured. Jedrick Wills loses his helmet. He rolls out to the right, which last season, 1999. Wow, I'm old, folks. In 2019, we didn't love when we saw Baker rolling out to his right. But here, instead of fading, which he did in 2019, Baker presses the line of scrimmage, which then takes this guy, and this guy are worried about Baker Mayfield running the ball. And this guy has just been left in the dust by Harrison Bryant, possibly thinking, that he had some help here. You can see Kareem Hunt might be getting tackled up top by the linebacker, but he definitely kind of wheeled that route out. And then these guys, you see Odell is about to break. Jarvis and KhaDarel Hodge are on top of each other. Maybe Jarvis thinks he's going to have this corner. Hodge is probably going to try to work the back line. But right here, Baker sees it. Boom, this guy's coming forward. This guy, he's got this guy beat. Again, Baker uses his sneaky athleticism, hint, hint, wink, wink, quotes, whatever, just being funny here. But he uses that to get out, but he's keeping his head down the field. And these guys have cleared out a lot of space, right? If Odell Beckham Jr. and Jarvis Landry are kind of boom and boom in a spread out area, well, this guy's not going to be open. So it just kind of works out. And we actually see it, right? Odell's coming. Cadero's going to take that back line. So Bryant and Hodge would kind of be crossing each other here. And then Jarvis is going to kind of body up this guy, right? So crossers, Odell's going to try to make something happen, but Harrison Bryant's wide open. These two can do nothing about it. This guy's in trail, doesn't really work out for them. So let's look at it again, see it from the end zone view. Just kind of see what it looks like from Baker's perspective. We'll try to pause it closer to the pressure to see where Baker escapes. All right, so end zone view, he kills something. So again, he's looking, right? He knows he's got his guys over here and Harrison Bryant over here, but he's looking at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this inside run possibly that we were about to do, that ain't going to work, folks. So let's kill that to the pass play that we have in our back pocket. Kills it. Everybody, make sure everybody on the same page. All right, 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Everybody good? No rotations late. Again, now here down in this part of the end zone, you don't see a lot of late rotations, right? You might see the safety come down late, but you don't see a lot of specific rotation or significant rotations just because everything's so bang, bang. If this corner comes off, Odell's wide open for a touchdown. They don't do a lot of that. So instead, he's just kind of looking for anything last minute, gets the snap. And right here, Hunt's not open, right? This is the one we showed you on the other view. Linebacker is taking Bryant. Bryant's covered. Hunt's covered. Jedrick Wills is going to, now that's a hands to the face on the defender, not called. I think that's Sweat, Montez Sweat. Petonio's getting pushed back a little bit, but the right side's doing okay. That could be Chase Young. Not perfect at that stuff. Know the Browns really well. Right, so again, you can see it. Nothing, the first two options are not available. Over here, it's going to be make a play time and hope something comes open this way as well, because these routes are run. They're done already. Those guys are already there. So now it's make a play to the right. Am I going to run this? Is Bryant coming across? Are they going to do something over here? What's going to spring free? And then here, I think he just isn't going to try to take this lane. And it actually looks like this defender is kind of looking at that draw area. So I'm going to hit it quick. So right here, Baker does have the option of running up the middle. All right, I'm not saying it's a good option, but he does have that option. Like, he should be able to, but he's going to get hit, right? He's probably getting hit by 53, might get hit by the safety here. Maybe this defensive tackle can fold in and get him, but he does have the run option. But right here, he's not comfortable. Again, we're in game 3. Still not totally comfortable here in the pocket, but that's okay. He rolls it out. Right, so Will's no helmet. Everybody's pursuing Baker. He could try here. He's getting hit. Harrison Bryant wide open. You don't even see those other three guys, right? So we're hash mark here, and you do not see Odell Beckham Jr., Jarvis Landry, or Kadero Hodge in the picture right now. Hunt's way over here getting tackled. Harrison Bryant's your guy, or Baker's going to have to keep trying to make something happen, extend the play, kind of go over this way to let OBJ get over here. Jarvis body his guy up, or Kadero Hodge kind of flipping spots with Harrison Bryant. But instead, Bryant's already open. And look, Baker puts that ball just exactly right as we... So he is on the run going this way. This is where Bryant is, right? This is great quarterback play. See where this ball's going, right? This is really, really good accuracy because this safety, he can't go there, right? He can't lead him too far. These guys are too inside, so he's not really worried about them, but he's got to keep it inside the safety. On the move with these guys chasing him down, really good defensive line, puts it right on Harrison Bryant. Touchdown 6. Browns take the lead. Browns get the victory. Baker Mayfield, touchdown number 5. Video review for the Browns Wire. Again, follow us along at the Browns Wire on Twitter, on Facebook, and you can follow me, managing editor Jared Mueller, at Jared K. Mueller. That's JaredKMueller on Twitter. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you are getting excited for training camp, and we will get through as many of these videos as we can between then and now. And as always, please, please, please take care of yourself, take care of others, and go Browns.